Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Hidden Through Time, and the key was provided by developer. This is actually a very easy game to explain because I figured out what it is in its core. It's a hidden object mini game that also existed in a big group of point and click adventures slash hidden object games that I played before. So this is basically one mini game stretched into the entire game, with of course not just one map but multiple maps, which act as if they were just a picture with moving objects, but it's pretty much a picture, and you have to find a specific object in the picture. The game has map editor for the sake of it. Well, it has, so you can make maps. You can also play online using other people's maps, or you can just focus on the story mode. I focus on the story mode because I usually play games from, well, beginning to end. I mean, I don't always finish, but I just play them as they are. I don't like modding. So I'm just saying that there is a map editor and there is online, and you can play other people's maps, or you can make your own maps if you want to. Options are quite fine. We have multiple languages, as you can see, quite a few of those. It was on default on Polish, so that's nice because I'm Polish. It has a well working resolution and window mode and some regulation of sound, which is fine, so I'm satisfied. Options are fine. By the way, I have no idea why it's sometimes options and sometimes settings, but it's the same thing. Let's go to story mode. I will show you just one map, and not for a long time because, well, it's a hidden object game, so you can stare at the map for a few hours and never find anything, or you can speed run the game in 5 minutes. So there is really no point to go very deep into the game. I just want to show you one map. So let's go for this map. It's one map. I will show you what it's all about. So we have a map, right? That's like a picture with some big god, Egyptian god, and lots of people in the city. That's the whole map, right? It's square. You can also open houses like this, and you will see what's inside them. Some stuff seems to be clickable, but it's never really well explained what is clickable. You can usually click something, like this cat, and it's gonna meow. It's on silent volume. So, but yes, some stuff reacts. Some stuff can be even changed. Like you can click a piece of stone and it makes a sculpture. But usually, if you click stuff, it doesn't really do much. Yeah, it just makes a clink sound. If I click here, oh yeah, see, that was actually an object. So this object says, this new instrument will produce the next big hits, according to the creator. So that's not a very big hint. Sometimes those are hints, but that wasn't really a hint. You are supposed to find a guitar, and the guitar was here. You're also supposed to find this over the wheat fields. Where are the wheat fields? Well, wheat fields are here. You can also scroll it in. Over the wheat fields, yes, it's actually here. Well, it's in the middle of wheat fields, but yeah, that was a nice hint. This guy, sell it to Pharaoh. I don't think that's a Pharaoh. Maybe. I don't think so. No, that's not this sculpture. So it could be anywhere, right? We're now looking for, yeah, it's here. It's definitely the same thing. It looks easy, but you can get stuck like crazy. What about this girl? My trusty pot doesn't judge my dance moves. So someone is dancing near the pots. Well, pots are pretty much everywhere. And she's facing right. So maybe, yes, that's that girl. She's dancing near the pot. Makes sense. For a small extra fee, we mummify your pets. Well, I'm not sure where is the mummification as a thing. I don't see anything. Yes, that's mummification, and that's the thing. This map is actually easier than the usual ones. I played a few of them. That's Scaraboo, whatever it's called, the bug. Seem very warm. Yes, because this is near the ovens, or whatever those are. Now we have, I'll take 10 of your statues. One for each bedroom. So someone rich, well dressed, buying statues. Where are the statues? I don't see any statues, to be honest. Not sure where to go. I'm looking for the person. See, that's the problem with showing you the game, because it can take forever. Just looking around like this. Yeah, Those are statues? Yes, those are statues actually. There's actually 12 of them. Yeah, that's the character. Graffiti tag on my obelisk. Which obelisk? Yes, this one. That's easy. What about knife? Weapon collector. So who has weapons? They might be in the house. They might be outside of the house. And it's yeah, it's in the house, but there's no weapons around. And that's what? I must have bought the wrong flower seeds. That's it. That's this one. Yes. And now we can go to main menu. I don't want to load another level, so I just go to main menu. Go to story mode. See, this is done. The flag is all the way up. Now I can play this. I can play Queen's Birthday. I can play the Judgment of Osiris or the Great Pyramid. I think it's actually playable. And you have to find more objects total in all the maps to unlock more levels. The levels go for 4 time periods. There is the Stone Age, there is Egypt, then we have Middle Ages and Western. Yeah, that's actually called Western. Right. So 4 general sets of assets, and we go level by level until we beat the whole game. And if you don't have enough, then you can go for map editor or online. Probably more like online, because then you can just play somebody else's map, and in map editor you would have to make a map, and if you make a map you will know where everything is, so that really doesn't make sense. It's more about sharing those maps with other people. So that's the game, guys. That's just a hidden object game. We could even say it's a hidden object mini game that sometimes exists in bigger games. So it's just one thing always. You do the same thing on every map. You always look for objects. You read the hints. You try to find them. And then you move to next map, to next picture, moving picture, you can say. Like this is also sort of a picture, that's moving picture. And you just look for stuff, right? So this would be the Western probably asset, right? And here those are, well, yeah, this is also Western. Probably everything is Western here, right? So how much I would give it? The drawback is that this is just one mini game in many iterations, but it's just a number of levels, right? We have some levels with the same mini game. It's actually one mini game sold as a game. It feels fresh, but I know that it exists exactly in this form or in very similar form in other games. This is just a hidden object mini game. The only difference is that this picture is moving and some pictures are stationary, but aside from that, it's the exactly same thing. You see the pictures or the names, and then you click them in the game world. Sometimes it's even more complex because you have to click something interactive and then click the object, and it's also here. Some stuff has to be uncovered, or you have to look inside the house. So first you click, then you you pick the object, and then it's marked as found. So it's exactly the same mini game. And I actually played those games. I actually played some point and click adventures with hidden objects mini games, and I can absolutely say this is the same thing. So for that I would have to subtract some points, but the game runs very well. It has a lot of levels. It has this additional shared maps and editor, and well, it feels fresh, I would say, even though it's not exactly fresh. It exists in the whole genre of games, or even probably more than that one genre, but in that hidden object point and click adventure, this is exactly the same stuff. But it kind of felt fresh. Maybe it's because of the graphics, which are quite basic but also unique. So I would give it 6 out of 10. We could say it's slightly above average in form of presentation and content, even though this is just one mini game. So that should be your decision. If you like such mini games, if you played something like that before or you never played it and you want to, this could be satisfying because you can go for all those maps, you can get achievements, you can beat all the levels, and eventually you'll be probably satisfied because you're playing this mini game you want. But if you're looking for anything else, well, there is nothing else. That's the whole thing. That's one mini game stretched into a full game. So that's exactly what Hidden Through Time is. I give it 6 out of 10, and I'll see you guys in the next review.